moment I was accepted into the NUin program, I knew I was going. I couldn't wait to both live and study abroad. Being from New York City, I naturally chose to study in Shanghai, the New York of the East. Okay, let's fast forward 104 days. Over the course of the past 3 months I've lived here in Shanghai, I've learned a ton about China. I've also picked up some Chinese vocab along the way. You know what? Here's an impromptu Chinese vocab lesson. East China Normal University. Life at East China Normal University was a lot of fun. We would play soccer in the middle of the track and basketball across the street from our dorms. We'd also have movie nights and play pranks on each other. Some weekends, with both CIEE and Northeastern, we went on excursions, most notably to Nanjing and Suzhou. Class. The courses at ECNU were great. In addition to learning about basic subject matter, we were able to use Shanghai as our classroom. While learning about marriage and our issues in Chinese society course, we went to the marriage market in People's Square. And for microeconomics, while learning about corporate joint ventures, we visited the Volkswagen and Psych factory. Service. Service played a big role throughout my time in China. Every Monday, I would walk to a local elderly care center and color with the residents. It may not seem very interesting, but through smiling and recommending colors, I was able to bond with the residents and hopefully make their lives a little bit better. Food. Throughout my time in China, I've become accustomed to eating rice, noodles, and dumplings. I've also learned a ton about Chinese food, like the 8 geographical Chinese cuisines served across the country. I watched Peking duck be made in a wood oven in Beijing, had a crazy all-you-can-eat dinner where I tried a chicken's foot, and I learned to be adventurous while trying different street foods across China, such as bats, centipedes, starfishes, scorpions, dung beetles, crickets, tarantulas, and snakes. Travel. My friends and I took full advantage of living in China. We jumped at every opportunity that we had to travel across the Chinese mainland. During Golden Week, we flew to Zhangjiajie to see the Avatar Mountains, named after the movie, and Heaven's Gate. We took the longest gondola in the world, 4 miles. I got some great photos. The summit featured the longest glass bridge in the world and a prayer forest. Because Golden Week is celebrated across China, it's the second largest mass migration annually, behind the Chinese New Year. Our last day in the mountains was dominated by Chinese Golden Week tourists. We also used one of our long weekends to go to Beijing, where we saw the Great Wall, wandered through the Forbidden City, and saw Mao's mausoleum, which is only open 4 hours a day. Mao's embalmed body and his crystal casket are refrigerated during the other 20. Pictures were strictly prohibited, but here's a single photo available online. We also went to the 2008 Olympic Village and saw the Bird's Nest, where Usain Bolt shocked the world, and the National Aquatic Center, where Team USA upset the French. 3 months, 2 weeks, and 5 vocab words later, I am glad to have spent my first semester of college in Shanghai. I've learned some invaluable lessons, such as independence and the power of exploration. I cannot wait to apply this new knowledge in both Boston and throughout the rest of my life. Zaijian.